Okay, hey YouTube, this is Matthew Morgan coming back to make another video. And a couple things I gotta say. One of them is kind of important because it's a bit deep. And first thing is first. For people that are starting to see like UFOs, spaceships, unidentified flying objects, extraterrestrials, mermaids, the Loch Ness Monster, leprechauns, stuff starting to come out of different parts of the earth that people didn't think existed. Here's the reason for that. Because if y'all would stop studying the Bible, which really don't tell you very much, and study the book of Enoch, and by the way, you spell the book of Enoch Enoch, the book of Enoch, the book that tells you the truth of the world and the things in and out of it. Anyway, so here's just a synopsis. This world did not always belong to humankind. This world had a lot of different species of stuff living on it. But everything had its own time frame to exist. God put things in certain portals and certain places outside of man's reach so mankind wouldn't harm it. Or if anything ever went wrong with this earth, the Father's first creations wouldn't suffer from it. But as time winds down, and the book of Enoch will tell you this, that you'll know Judgment Day is getting closer every time you see something that mankind didn't think existed, which in other words, portals to different realms and dimensions are slowly starting to open and unleashing mythical creatures no one thought was real. Just so you know, you can call me crazy, but it's in the book of Enoch. Trust me, the Catholic popes know about it. They just won't tell you because they want to keep it a secret, but fuck all that secrecy. I ain't got that to do. The reason why the Loch Ness Monster cannot be found is because the Loch Ness Monster don't actually exist on Earth. The Loch Ness Monster is in a whole nother universe, dimension, portal, realm, whatever you want to call it. And the reason you can't find the Loch Ness Monster is because it swims in and out of that portal. So that way no one can find it, kill it, and then sell it to science. There's certain species of mythical stuff God hid in certain spaces and places outside of Earth so man can't destroy it or, as people do, ivory hunt, poach, or whatever. So anyway, another thing I just have to say. As far as, what was I going to say? Oh yeah, as far as all these people wondering about the weather and why the weather is so off balance, the weather being off balance has nothing to do with God. That is not God doing that. That's curiosity of humankind going into outer space, ripping holes in the ozone layer, causing, how should I say, the rays of the sun that come in the earth and heat the earth up, which is melting the polar ice caps, which is causing flooding. And people don't know the atmosphere, the rain, and the clouds and the sun go hand in hand. So when you open up the atmosphere or the ozone layer, you're messing up the oxygen level in the air, which is causing the clouds to produce less rain at certain times and more rain at certain times due to the oxygen level and the liquid in the rain. The liquid in the air, which technically all the clouds are made of, is rain. That's it. They're just moisture. But then the clouds can't manifest or come to be the right way, so the rain is off and on. Other than that, then you got the whole earthquakes happening because of all this construction, cracking the ground, going into the earth's core and cracking that. That's why people need to stop doing so much construction, because people fail to realize they're causing the earthquakes. Then they're causing the tsunamis, because people fail to realize a tsunami or, a tidal wave can only happen is if there's cracks in the earth's crust in the bottom of the seafloor, and then that opens, has water going, and then has it shooting back out, which is causing tidal waves and tsunamis and stuff. It's a pressure thing. Anywho, next situation. Now, I'm going to just say this, and it's going to sound how it's going to sound. I don't really care, because I'm not making these YouTube videos to feed no one's ego. I'm not making these YouTube videos to do battle with nobody's logic or nobody's belief. I respect whatever anyone listens. I respect whatever anyone that listens to these videos believes in. Whether you're atheist, agnostic, Jew, Muslim, Hindu, Buddhist, Catholic, Christian, whatever, I respect all beliefs. Because in the end, all belief is just people trying to find something to better themselves. So, trying to find the truth that makes them whole and makes them a better person. So, yeah. But here's the thing. God locked away certain animals and certain creatures in different parts of the universe and different dimensions and stuff. And you have scientists going into certain parts of the earth, drilling or trying to find bones or fossils or what the heck ever the case may be. And they fail to realize there's things sleeping in the earth, and all this construction and drilling and cutting trees down and stuff is waking it up. Believe it. Like I said, I ain't making these videos to debate nothing with nobody. That's not what these videos are for. All I'm doing is telling you what I realistically know. Then you got people going into outer space trying to find the outermost parts of the universe. And there's a reason that the outer space expands. Because God made it that way, because there's things he hid outside of the universe that man is not supposed to be able to find. But then you got people so curious that want to make big discoveries and have people worshiping them, and oh my goodness, I can't believe you found that, making big money off of it. So they can't always find it, so they turn to spiritual forces, mostly the devil or demons, and make deals with them to help them find certain things that really shouldn't be messed with. Then once they dig a hole into the universe and unlock something, then they can't deal with the fact that now we can't put it to sleep, we can't kill it. What are we supposed to do? Then they want to try to cover it up, but then they end up unlocking something so bad and dangerous that they can't hide it. So next thing they try to do is tell the church to pray to God to have mercy on the world, because this is obviously God punishing humanity by whatever this unstable creature is getting unleashed, when really all it is people being curious and unlocking things that should not be messed with, period. And trust me, God has nothing to do with them coming out of their hiding place. Some stuff, yeah. Everything, no. That's why humanity needs to learn how to control its curiosity, because you're going to take that curiosity stuff way too far one day, and you're going to wake something up that you ain't going to be able to control. The next thing you know, you're begging and pleading with the Almighty to fix it or take it away. And he's like, I didn't bring it to you, but you want me to fix it. I hid it from you for a reason. You went to look and find it. Now you want me to spare you, and I haven't even touched you yet. This is why humanity needs to stop playing God so much. Just saying. Because the simple fact of the matter is, people fail to realize there's curiosities that you look into and curiosities that you leave alone. Like, for prime example, Ouija boards. People fail to realize they think Ouija boards are fake. Bruh, a Ouija board or what's it in? Ujawe board. It means witchcraft basically, or spell board. It's something that was used back in the old days to conjure up like witches and demons and shit. People want to mess with that and think nothing's gonna happen. Okay. So when you start trying to contact something and you don't know how to get rid of it, then you just want to play it off like it ain't real to the point where it starts showing itself to you so much that it becomes real. Yeah, then you're going to be pleading to Jesus to get rid of it. But the only line on earth is that Jesus can't force a demon or an entity to leave you alone, because this earth is what you call battleground. It's fair ground. Jesus can't force nothing to leave you alone. He can't force nothing to leave. It has to want to. Or you have to be willing to fight it off. Other than that, it don't have to do anything if it does not want to. That's all I'm saying. So, you go ahead and keep disrespecting stuff or waking stuff up. You learn. Oh, trust me, you'll learn. I'm trying to think, is there anything else that I had to say? No, that's it for now. Alright, goodbye.